Does Clash of Clans want us to rush? At least the lower town hall levels. I do believe a lot of you guys that were mentioning this a few weeks back were right. What's going on, my friends from Clash of Clans? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 4 of the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series, day 67 since we started this account. And we have a little bit of a problem going on with this free-to-play account. Now, for those of you that haven't been watching, we rushed from Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9, and we also rushed again from Town Hall 9 to Town Hall 10 because of the Summer Jam event. And right now we have 18 hours and 23 minutes remaining in the Dark Elixir Bootcamp. So that obviously means that we spent the last week working on hero upgrades. Now, one of the things that I'm starting to find is that I cannot get rid of resources for anything. You'll notice that the walls are maxed out. That's like the #1 source for getting rid of excess resources. A lot of us don't necessarily upgrade walls because they do anything. They can't defend against root riders. They can't stop log launchers or wall wreckers or whatever. And they just look pretty, but they are a great source of excess resource disposal. And I'm finding that I can't really do much of anything anymore because of the amount of resources we have versus the maxed out walls and the time it takes to upgrade our defensive buildings at this point. So let me go ahead and show you what's been done in the last week. We went from level 10 to level 20 on the minion prince. It's maxed out now. The Barbarian King went up 8 levels. It's got 11 or so levels until it's maxed out at Town Hall 10. And the Archer Queen also went up 8 levels from level 25 to 33. And she also goes to level 40 at Town Hall 10. So we still got a ways to go on the heroes, but that can be rectified with the use of a hero potion in the case that we need to go into clan war, of course. And then when it comes to the defenses and stuff, we knocked out the Expos, the Inferno Towers are maxed, the air defenses, air sweepers, we're working on wizard towers, and right now I'm currently upgrading the cannons because they don't take that long to max out, and I'm trying to get a builder back so we can go ahead and upgrade the town hall. And let me show you why, because this is really something I've been dealing with for the last couple of days, trying to find different ways to get rid of resources. Out in multiplayer battles, most of our matchups in Masters League has been Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 12s, and a lot of these Town Hall 12s have a lot of resources. Now, granted, we normally can't 3-star these bases, but we can use baby dragons in a manner that grabs a lot of the resources. Here, let me show you an example. So if we use lightning spells and roast a couple of air defenses, take out this one right here, and then take out this one right here. We also have a minion prince in there we can drop. So we got baby dragon around the base, and then we can just kind of go like this. We're going to drop the minion prince to help out with that warden. Drop baby dragons around the bottom over here. And naturally, all we're doing is going for the 1 star because we do fill up our star bonus. And ideally, even though we don't necessarily need the resources, we still need to do our star bonuses because of the ore that comes from winning the star bonus and applying that to upgrading our hero equipment. So we've already come close to filling our gold and elixir storages just based on this one attack. We got a little bit more percentage that we need to grab before we get the 1 star, and then we'll just repeat the process. There goes the 1 star. We're going to walk away from this one with 744,000 gold and 5,500 Dark Elixir. That's how I've been filling my Dark Elixir back up to do my hero upgrades. But most of you, more than likely, will not do an attack again because you don't have any place to put the resources, right? You can't spend it off. And then when we get into the treasury, that's also full. Now, if you've been watching this series, you've more than likely heard me say something along the lines that there is always a trade-off in Clash of Clans when you're playing it for free. And what that means exactly is that there is no perfect world scenario where you're able to continuously speed up the upgrades on your village and get rid of the resources and have high-level heroes and defenses and such without some form of trade-off. And that trade-off is normally because the buildings take so long to upgrade, or you have a loot overflow problem, and that enforces us to rush in most cases. And this is something that was not necessarily a problem a few years ago when I was playing Town Hall 10 in the original series. We didn't necessarily have this problem very often. It's just that way because of all the new Town Hall level additions and the lower prices of the buildings as time goes on, right? So with this account, we have two different options. I can stay Town Hall 10, and continue to upgrade my heroes, get them maxed out at level 40, move on to Town Hall 11, and go into that level with only 10 levels to go on the heroes because they both tap out at level 50 at Town Hall 11. And in the meantime, I have to deal with the Loot Overflow problem, and that's super triggering for even me at this point. It's just really, really annoying that I can't get rid of the resources. Option number 2 would be to go ahead and rush to Town Hall 11, which means that it opens up the ability to upgrade walls again. I can dump my resources over there and continue to upgrade heroes and try to get them caught up. It just kind of extends the timeline that we might be at Town Hall 11, but I'm starting to see a pattern at this point that rushing is a thing now. I really do. So let me show you a couple of pros and cons of rushing for those of you that might be thinking that it's a good option. I don't necessarily encourage it because it is overwhelming for new players out there to get so far ahead that it feels like you'll never catch up. But then again, if we stay at Town Hall 10 and wait it out to get to like Town Hall 14, we still got like another 6 months or so, right? A pro of rushing ahead to Town Hall 11 means that we have fewer obstacles or blockages for resource disposal, like I mentioned ago when it comes to walls, less loot waste, unlock units and hero equipment that we want to use earlier, like the Grand Warden. We can start upgrading our Grand Warden. We can start upgrading his abilities. We don't have to wait another month and a half to do that. And then the other great pro of rushing ahead is that higher level town halls can push higher in the trophy ranges. That means that on each of the star bonuses, we can claim more ore because you get a lot more ore by being up in Titans League than you do being down in Crystal League. That's just a little bit of an example there. Now, the cons of rushing is that if you plan on going into clan war or clan war leagues, your villages lose their ability to defend themselves because of their lower town hall level buildings versus even like town halls. Like right now we have a lot of lower level town hall 10 defenses. If we face off against a higher level town hall 10, he's more than likely experienced and gonna 3-star me with ease. And then in clan war leagues, you can just forget it. We're facing off against a mismatch situation. Another con is underdeveloped offensive capabilities like lower level heroes. We then become dependent on hero potions and power potions. That might not seem like a big deal to some of you guys, but there is a limitation to how many of those potions you can get each week. So for me, the best option at this moment is to continue to do my attacks and ignore the loot waste because, I mean, look at the resources on this dead Town Hall 12. Isn't it crazy to see Town Hall 12s and 13s that probably spent years of their lives working on this game to end up having to walk away from the game for an extended period of time because of real life? It's just one of those things, man. A lot of you guys do not take breaks, but there are a lot of players that have to because of things like work and exams and university and holiday vacations and all that other stuff. I mean, it's just crazy because Clash of Clans can be so demanding, you know, over time. It's just the way the game really is. It's kind of like developed to lock you in and keep you coming back for the years to come. But let me go ahead and get back on this village and explain what the plan is. We have the Summer Jam Final Boot Camp starting in 17 hours. That means that the reduced times apply to gold upgrades, elixir upgrades, and dark elixir upgrades. Clan War League starts tomorrow, and I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to start the upgrade on the Town Hall to Town Hall 11. We're gonna stop upgrading heroes because of Clan War Leagues, and we're gonna shift those builders onto the defensive buildings while the Town Hall upgrades. And then once that finishes, we're gonna shift back into offensive upgrades and present you guys with another Town Hall 11 upgrade priority guide. Let me know down in the comments below some advice that you have for this account or advice that you want to share with everybody else.